My underwear feels so crunchy. Not crunchy, but like it's settling in a weird place on my body. I don't like it. I mean, in a different scenario, I might like it, but it's really uncomfortable right now. It's interesting how sometimes touches on you can feel sexual and sometimes they can just feel annoying. That's not interesting. That's just purely called consent. Classic.
Jemma Bayley reviews everything ever.
Hello and welcome to Jemma Bayley Reviews Everything Ever. It's me, Jemma Bayley. I'm here reviewing everything ever. We are starting with a speed review. We have started doing this. I enjoy it. It gets me in the mood for reviewing. Let's go. We're reviewing limiting beliefs. Personally, so I don't understand them, so I don't really want to go into it. Look, if I don't understand something, it's bad, and that's how I feel. So limiting beliefs, get a 0. Done. Now, that's a speed review. Having a limiting belief on limiting beliefs is kind of funny. So, do you have limiting beliefs? I'm like, I don't believe in limiting beliefs. What do you mean? I'm like, I just don't believe in them. And it makes me angry that you would bring it up. You know, every time you believe in a limiting belief, somewhere in the world, an entrepreneur dies. You know, like fairies, how you have to clap to bring them back to life. Every time you invest in cryptocurrency, one of them resurrects. The phrase we're reviewing I don't know if this is a phrase as much as it is just a thing to say. We're reviewing there is only so many hours in a day as a phrase. I personally like as a response to someone who's kind of going on and on about something that you could really care less about. And they're like, I want to see all these documentaries. And you're like, I hate documentaries. And they're like, but these ones are really good, blah, blah, blah. And you could be like, there are only so many hours in a day. No, that doesn't seem like it's correct. Using the phrase, there's only so many hours in a day, I always thought it was negative. I just realized I've said there's only so many hours in a day. So many times leading up to this, I've almost forgotten how I've used it in the past. Because it's about there not being enough time, right? But it also feels like it's about not having enough time for something that is something burdensome. Say you're talking to your sisters about a family member who's like they overtalk politics. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not angry. Oh, this is a little bit about my family, but I love my family. But man, they can go on about politics. We actually play this game where we don't mention Trump, but we kind of count how long it takes for someone to get to Trump through another. Like, I accidentally recently actually brought up Trump myself, and everyone at the table looked at me and went, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Oh my God, I just did." Do you know what I mean? Like, I sunk the 8 ball there. And that's also a good phrase. It's a great phrase for me to stop saying I really fucked up. I could use something else going, I sunk the 8 ball. Like, I just need other phrases for me fucking up because I do it so often. I need extras. It gets tiresome saying I fucked up all the time. Beefed it. Oh man, I miss the term beefed it. It's such a kid phrase. Like, he really beefed it. I love it. Oh yeah, it's like when you're talking to your it's like you're talking to your siblings about a family member that goes on and on about politics. They brought up Trump and and then you go, "Oh yeah, there's only so many hours in a day." Like you've run out of time for that particular thing. That's how I think it's used. But now that I think about it, I don't think I've used it in that context. How are people using it? Oh, we were going about the market and there were so many pastries and we wanted to try them all, but there's only so many hours in a day. That actually sounds like how you're meant to use it. Maybe I think it's positive. Maybe it's a positive saying. Is it a positive saying? Answer me. I was talking to someone about my podcast the other day. I actually don't speak about my podcast that often. People ask me about it. It's the polite thing to do, I think, because they notice that I'm posting all the time. They go, "Oh, and how's the podcast going?" And I go, "Oh, blah, blah, blah." The question I got recently was, "Oh, you always seem like you're talking to someone." And I'm like, I am. I'm talking to you. Like, I am talking directly to, I don't think you realize that when I sit here and I'm looking at the camera, I'm thinking about talking to you. It didn't register to me. It didn't register to me that that's a hard thing for other people to do. Okay, I'll tell you what's annoying. This format of sitting at a table in front of a thing and looking at you, a direct podcast sort of like thing, this format clip-wise, does not do well. I don't know what it is about the algorithm. They hate it. They hate the sitting at the desk and talking directly to the camera. If I was holding it like this and it was kind of like moving, they love that shit. They love it. Because realistically, I'm not really doing much different than the hand-holding thing. It's the presentation. Because my brain is like, blah, blah, blah. Maybe they assume that this is written content. What idiots. Oh God. I've really shoehorned my own like neuroses into the wrong format, I think. We're going down a weird path. I'll tell you how it goes at the end. Like when I die, I'll come back as a ghost and I'll be like, do not post in that format if you want to get to this ideal audience. I just come back and I give like digital marketing advice. Oh, have you been visited by the Jemma Bayley digital marketing ghosts? Oh, what a shame. I can tell your follower count is so low. God, my underwear is so uncomfortable. What have I done? I haven't done anything different. Hold on. I have to readjust. I'm so sorry. Oh, that's way better. I just took my underwear off. Nah, I'm just kidding. That's for the OnlyFans. I've just typed in there's only so many hours in a day and AI has come back on that. It just says you are entirely right. Yeah, because it's a unit of time measurement and that's what we've decided a day is. It's actually 24 hours. There's only so many hours in a single day. Yeah, yep. Whether you are house hunting, touring properties, or working in construction and real estate industry, burnout is real. The fatigue that comes with modern housing. Why is it going on about the housing market? What is going on? Why is it telling me about the housing market? Oh, is this a weird like thing where it thinks that has it done like a little read into my background and thinks I'm buying a house? Oh. I've written there's only so many houses in a day. So it's gone, oh, it means that you're looking at a bunch of houses you see in a day and it's gone all real estate on me. I'm like, what has this got to do? Oh no, Jemma. I went straight to AI is wrong. It couldn't be me. It couldn't be me and my spelling. Okay, the undeniable reality of 24 hours means that managing what you can fit into a day comes down to ruthlessly prioritizing and accepting that you can't do absolutely everything. You have the power to control how you spend your time or risk burning out before you get halfway through the day. It's just giving me helpful hints on how to break up my day. Like my rest should be 8 hours, maintenance should be 3 hours, obligations should be 8 to 9 hours, and discretionary should be 4 to 6 remaining 4 hours free. So what, I get 4 hours of actually enjoying myself out of a day? 4 hours, that's what you get every day is to enjoy yourself. There's 8 hours sleeping, which is fair. So like you spend the majority of your time work, school, commuting, eating, cooking, hygiene, and then 4 hours for fun. This doesn't seem right. You know what? No! You know what? No. Hey! Hey, I'm doing this right now. And this is what, wait, this is work? It is work. Okay, even if we count this as work. Oh, mind you, the weekends are different as well. Now it's going to tell me how to maximize my free time. I don't know what context switching is. I think context switching allows you to get more done in less time. Batching, group similar, small tasks together like emails, errands, minimize mental gears shifting. I think that's because like if you move between two things, it actually takes your brain a while to like maneuver into that second thing. So if you could do a lot of the same thing at the same time, then that will help you if you do it in a block, it will eliminate that turnover time. Making time for passions, slowing down. Sometimes the best thing to do with the limited hours in a day is to stop trying to cram more in. Oh, it's talking directly to me. I was sitting there the other night and I had a free night. It was a weird, because I never have a free night and I don't like it. And I was sitting there and I was like, what? I felt like I was failing just by sitting. And then I had this moment where I went, babe, just watch Gilmore Girls and eat some cheese. Stop thinking about it. And weirdly enough, that actually did help. So I think what I'm going to do from now on is if I'm not doing something, if I don't want to do anything, I'm just going to this sounds stupid because I've structured my free time off. My do nothing time is sit on Netflix or whatever streaming platform and eat cheese. Whatever it is, eat cheese. I'm just going to create a list of things that are to do nothing things, and that's what I'm going to do when I have my nothing time. My nights off. That's what I'm going to do. Editing for me, it could be counted as a nothing thing because but it's work. It's hard to do. I'm sorry, babe. I don't mean to call you work. You're lovely. You're not work. Your work. I'm happy to do. Like, comment, subscribe. Look, guys, it looks like it's not really a saying, and I've just picked something. It says here that it's just an expression. What are we giving this expression? I'm giving it 3. It's not anything really, is it? It's not anything. Never mind. Moving on. Oh, okay. Going off of hours, I would like to review Golden Hour. Now, for those of you, no, not that. Yeah. For those of you who do not know what Golden Hour is, my knowledge of what Golden Hour is, it's the time of day where the sun is setting. It's like the last bit of sunlight that's left, I think. And it's called Golden Hour because it's like, it's first of all gold in the sky, but I think it's also like this whole feeling. I don't know how to describe this. It's this feeling of, it's not melancholy. It kind of feels magical, but it also feels like, God, I'm getting weird with it. It feels, for the last hour of light in the day, reminds me that things finish and things change and death happens. I don't know if anyone else feels this way, but I feel like this at sunset, that there is only so many hours in a day. There's only so many days in your life. And that means that the time you spend is actually really important because there's not a lot of it. I'm so sorry. I'm not even thinking about anything in particular. I'm just thinking about how I spend my time. And I spend a lot of it like working, which is like fine. But I also, because I think about like this, I try really hard to see my friends and family. And I think I'm doing good. I think I actually see them quite often and I'm quite lucky. Oh my God. Sorry. So if you're thinking of someone that you don't actually get to talk to often, or it's someone you miss, pick up the phone, call them, text them, go see them. You will not regret that. Fuck. Sorry. Oh, it's good and healthy, and when I'm editing this, I will contemplate what the hell that meant. But Golden Hour. Yeah, that's how I feel about Golden Hour. It's melancholy and sweet and beautiful. It will sometimes make you cry. But let's Google what it actually is, because how funny would it be if it was like not that and I just cried over like a thing that doesn't exist. Golden hour most commonly refers to the period just after sunrise or just before sunset, or both. Well, I'm never awake for just before sunrise, so I think that's why I'm like, oh, I wonder if I woke up at sunrise, I'd be super like excited for big new beginnings and changes, and like, do you know what I mean? Like, do you think if I woke up because I felt, okay, first of all, because I had that moment about golden hour at sunset, do you think if I woke up for sunrise and had that moment, do you think I'd be like super like energized and like I'd probably still cry, to be honest, because I'm thinking about how the world changes and how new beginnings are beautiful and blah blah blah, and there's hope. I don't know if anyone says this, but like when you turn 30, you start crying over the weirdest shit. I don't know if I'm not feeling something I'm meant to be feeling and it's just come out then. That's also an option, that I had something's happened and I haven't fully like processed it and it's come out in this way. Just so you know that happens. So get ready for that. It's where the sun is low on the horizon, producing soft, warm, and reddish light. This beautiful window is highly sought after by photographers, videographers for shooting stunning portraits, landscapes, and cinematic visuals. That's why I was thinking of film when I said golden hour. It's also called the the magic hour, because it inspires that sort of like excitement and etherealness, like whimsy. Deep golden, amber, and sometimes blue and purple hues. Actually, in Australia, we get some. It's that purple reddish like sky as well. I don't actually know if it's just Australia. Maybe I'm being pretentious. Maybe other places get that. It's very pretty though. If you've seen it, you're like, oh, every day is a light show. Wow. Golden Hour is also a song? Oh, I know this. So, some dude who looks like Edward Cullen is playing the piano and playing this song. I always thought this was a Ghibli opening. I never thought that this was actually a full song. It does sound like that kind of whimsical feeling of Golden Hour. I think of Pride and Prejudice, specifically that scene before dawn when he's coming over the hill. Piano. Piano is the golden hour instrument, and midday is a banjo, and nighttime is like EDM. However, the evening is jazz. The evening is jazz. Okay, all right. So I need to move on from Golden Hour because I think I'm finally calmed down. Right? We have to give it a 5. It moved me to tears. We have to give it a 5. Now, Golden Showers. What if Golden Showers moved me to tears? And I was like, I'm so sorry. I just was thinking about all the people I spend time with when they're peeing on me. And I made it gross. And you know what I've done there? I was vulnerable with you. And now what I've done is I've succinctly turned it into a crude joke so that I can move past it and feel fine again. Comedy. Isn't it interesting to see someone diffuse emotion in real time with comedy to create a barrier and distance, or to create comfortability around being vulnerable at the very least? Comedy can be healing, and it can also be used to push people away. So, what are you doing? What version are you doing? I think I'm using it to connect. I think I'm using it to be okay. Well, you know, I won't cut it out. I won't cut it out. And you'll see it, and then you'll see me being humorous about it. And I think that ultimately in the end is what I want you to see. I'm going to review Sleepwalking. I don't do it. Oh, no. I mean, sorry. I wasn't thinking, oh, do I do it? I was thinking I've slept hallucinated. It's a thing. Everyone, step back. Get your brain in order, Jemma. Sleepwalking. Sleepwalking being the thing that you have I actually don't know medically what the fuck is going on with that. It seems like an insane thing for people to be sleeping and moving at the same time. It feels like a glitch. It feels like a little bug. Like if people who are sleepwalkers, if their brain was like a computer, in sleep mode, it's still doing shit on the screen because like it's forgotten that it needs to like click that bit off. Does that make any sense? It doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Look, I don't know how it works. All I know is that's terrifying. My mate was talking to me about it. She was staying abroad in a hotel room and she'd locked everything up because she was concerned about, sleepwalking. And she woke up to some of the doors being open and unlocked. And the idea that she was completely unconscious during this time is terrible. That's freaky. Thinking that going to bed thinking someone will come in is scary enough. But going to bed thinking I'm going to let someone in is crazier. I'm just going to walk up and be like, come in, steal whatever you want. For the podcasters, I said all that with my eyes closed. I just close my eyes and go, hey, come in, take some stuff, eat some food, I'm asleep. Like saying to them, I'm asleep. I don't know if sleep talkers do. Sleep talking is also a thing. By far the funnier one. I've done that thing where you're on the brink of sleep and you're kind of awake and you kind of hallucinate in your... I've woken up and looked at my partner and he's been covered in moss. I've kind of gone, oh, wait, like I've been trying to like get it off of him and he's woken up to me trying to get the moss off and he goes, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm just trying to get this off of you. And he goes, what do you mean? And then I blink and he's just asleep next to me and I'm in the process of brushing stuff off. I went, oh, I'm so sorry. I thought you were a log. I did that because that's what I thought he was, a log. So that's like the closest sort of stuff I've come to see. And also I've almost been asleep and seen a spider crawl across my wall, like a massive one. And I'm like, oh no. Oh, that's such an Australian dream. I saw a spider. crawl across my wall. And I went, oh no. That's me doing an Australian accent. I am Australian, but that was me doing an Australian accent. So hearing Australians doing Australian accents, is that weird? Or does it just sound like I said the same thing twice? Because I'm not really great with accents. When I say, I saw a spider crawl across my wall and oh no. Are you hearing, I saw a spider crawl across my wall and I said, oh no. Are you hearing that as well? Is that the same? Also, I don't know what accent I'm doing. I think that's an Australian accent. It sounds terrifying. I think as funny as people say it is, like comical, like context of a thing that happens in the world that people can be asleep but walking around and doing stuff. Very funny. Great for people on the internet, content-wise. Terrifying to the person. Like genuinely terrifying to the person and their families. So imagine having a kid and he was a sleepwalker. And he ends up out of the house on the lawn and like, that's scary. Yeah, I've not really liked, the more we get into this, the reality of sleepwalking is settling in. And it's not good. Sleepwalking gets it too. Oh, we're reviewing Area 51. How exciting. Cause aliens. I think that's what it's about. Area 51's in the desert. It's where they keep the aliens and do experiments on them, maybe? And it's run by the American military. This is what I think it is. But realistically, is Area 51 just a military base and we've just it's just a made up sort of folklore around it? Is that, I mean, now that we know aliens exist, I actually don't know what's going on out there. What's going on? Is there aliens or isn't there? I think there is. They were basically like, didn't we get all this stuff that was like, yep, just so you know, aliens do exist. But nothing has really happened since then. So it's like, oh, so should we put on our nice clothes? like the aliens are here, so should we be on our best behavior? Like, I don't know what to do now. It's like I've just found out that we have guests and I'm rushing around to be like, do we clean things? Like, what? I don't want them to see the house like this. Everyone stop wars. Everyone stop wars right now. The aliens are here and we can't have them see us be people. Sorry, I see aliens as kind of like, this is cute. I see aliens as really good friends I want to, impress and put my best foot forward for, but like, I'm also scared of them seeing us how we are because we're a mess. We are a mess. I reckon aliens would find the fact that we sleepwalk and we haven't figured out how to stop that. I reckon they'd find that really funny. I think that they'd be like, they haven't even figured out how to stop themselves sleepwalking. They're not going to be able to solve. They're not going to be able to have world peace. They can't even not sleepwalk. It's really easy. It's an app. They have to download an app into their brain and they'd be fine. They're still freaking out about AI. They don't even know that it's not even anything. Yeah, so where's Area... Oh, okay, here we go. Where's Area 51? Sorry, it's just showed me Area 51 in my city, which is... Area 51 is an indoor playground. So I'm like, oh my God, it's here. It's not here. Area 51, and then it comes up with all the Area 51s in various suburbs. Area 51 is a highly classified United States Air Force facility within the Nirvana Test and Training Range in southern Nevada. I don't know how to. What is Area 51 famous for? Area 51 is a highly classified airport, blah, 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 known as the global hub for UFO and extraterrestrial conspiracy theories. In reality, the government uses this remote site as a top secret testing ground for experimental aircraft. If it did have alien craft things going on there, they've probably moved it by now. When the world goes, Area 51 has got aliens there, I think the American government would be like, hey, they're onto us. Let's move these aliens to Area 52. Actually, if you moved them to Area 52, I don't think anyone would clock it. They'd be like, surely they wouldn't just move it to Area 52. If Area 52 was their area where they do all their kind of something really boring, right? But that was actually your alien base, perfect. Let's check what Area 52 is. If it's something boring, I reckon that's where all the aliens are. Area 52, widely known by its official military destination as Tofana Test Range, is a highly classified government installation situation in the... Oh, it's also in the Nevada desert. Convenient. Oh no, it's just as suspicious as Area 51. Look, the aliens probably aren't there. Well, at least now we know they are. We can start getting on that I don't know what we're doing. Are we talking to them? Do we talk to them? I don't know. Sorry, just real quickly. I'm just going to check if aliens are real. There is currently no confirmed scientific evidence of alien life, though scientists believe that the vast size of the universe makes the existence of extraterrestrial highly probable. Ongoing research focuses on two main areas, searching for signs of micro. NASA has and other space agencies actively study extreme environments on Earth to understand how. I thought scientifically speaking, there is currently no definitive yes or no. While no extraterrestrial life has been proven, the sheer vastness. Yes, probably. No, we haven't. No, we haven't made contact with aliens. But they're thinking they're around. This has opened up so many more things. Okay, so we haven't had contact with aliens officially. Like, we're not in the part of the timeline where we're like, aliens exist. We chatted to them. They like bananas. No, like we haven't had we don't know anything. I don't know why I said like bananas. I just meant on a personal, there's something about them. They may like bananas. I don't want to rule out that aliens don't like bananas. I'm just saying, I'm not trying to push, but all I'm saying is we haven't had contact with aliens in the sense that they haven't communicated something to us. And at this point, the way the world's going, I don't blame them for not stepping in and being like, hey, it's kind of like your next door neighbor, is next to clearly a meth den. And the aliens are just a nice family. And we are the meth den. And there's explosions happening over here. And there's fighting at all hours of the night. And sure, we might come out and check and do the lawns. And we do nice things every now and then. If we hold a house party, we send little notes around in the neighborhood saying we're going to be a little bit loud. There's elements of humanity in the meth house, but there is still danger and meth happening. And these aliens are like, let's not talk to them. Just let's not invite them over. So I don't blame them. Okay, is all I'm saying. God forbid their daughter falls in love with our son, and they have to talk to us. What if that's how contact happened? What if that's so stupid? I'm so sorry. I turned this into a weird love story between a nice family and a crack den. Sorry, let's get out of this for a second. Area 51's not about love. Is it? No, it's not. It's about experimental aircraft. That's what it's about. Again, as a woman, I so desperately do kind of looking into things and creating connections, human emotional connections between things. I don't think it's correct. I do like humanizing the situation. Okay, so Area 51. I love that it has so many conspiracy theories around it. It's very imaginative. People like it. It seems kind of harmless as far as a conspiracy theory goes as well. It's not like 9/11 being fake where it actually damages, there's survivors and people. It can be quite rude and mean and it's quite intense against the government because the conspiracy theories range from it being an inside job and all that sort of shit. By the way, don't come at me for not knowing this conspiracy. I don't know what's happening and I haven't dived into, and I don't care. Okay, so leave me alone. But Area 51, I'm going to say, is by far the cutest of the conspiracies. It's just fun. It's fun. Why not think that aliens exist and that things are happening specifically at Area 51 and all the aircrafts are there? That's cool. That's a cool one. I like it. As far as a conspiracy theory, I like it. We're going to review Area 51, not the conspiracy, but the Area 51. What is doing that? They are experimenting with aircrafts there, and that seems pretty cool, probably for war. Oh, yeah. Oh, so not so cool. Let's give it a 2. However, Area 51, as conspiracy theories, we're giving it a 5. It's the OG conspiracy theory, and it's fun, and it's got aliens, and it's got love. It doesn't have love. To me, it's got love. Yeah, 2 and 5. Got 2 reviews for the price of 1. Wow, Jemma Bayley, she's all about that value. Speaking of value, yeah. Sorry. This is how I feel whenever I feel like asking you for something. You don't need to do this. If you have time, go on to Apple, go on to Spotify, give me 5 stars. It will genuinely change my life. If you leave a review, I'll read it. Jemma Bayley's funny. Whatever it is. Actually, can you give me an actual review? Can you? Now I'm asking for actual reviews. If you like this podcast and you're listening, can you go on and give a 5-star review and write down where you listen to it, the context in which you listen, why you listen? Can you? I would just like to know. Yeah. Anyway, this has been fun. I've been Jemma Bayley, and I'll see you next week. Bye.